Hey, excuse me. How much do you make a year in New York?
Who are you? Oh, 55, 60.
Can I come to work with you today?
Sure. Come on, let's go.
What's your name, bro?
My name is Billy. Buckle up.
Is this your cab? Like you have this every day?
Yes, this is my cab.
What is your favorite part about being a cab driver?
I mean, like, besides collecting the money, I love the money.
Do you usually take yellow cabs?
Uber and Lyft are freaking way overpriced. Why not take a cab for actually like half the price?
I'll get a top one, and this goes to the city.
Dang, they get $4. See you later. For real? I could drive?
Come on, make it quick. Yeah, cabby.
Bro, you look good in the passenger seat.
You know what? I'm no pain.
How long have you been driving taxi for?
Oh, at least over 20 years. I used to work in the World Trade Center, a restaurant called Windows on the World. It's on the 107th floor. I work in the evening, so I was home sleeping when it happened. When it came down, then I started driving the cab.
Hey, excuse me. How much do you make a year in New York?
Last year, $500,000.
$500,000.
Can't wait for my first million.
Can I come to work with you today?
Sure. Client of mine, she's interested in a pretty large stone.
About 700,000.
Are you on the block? I'm just picking up a ring from JR. This is about a $70,000 chain. I check everything because it's my brand and I want to make sure it's like to my expectation.
What's the most expensive piece you've ever sold?
Natural pink stone for $2.4 million.
What? You're like a real life boss of uncut gems.
Something like that. This is all gonna be iced out in diamonds.
This piece looks crazy.
We are calling Braylon Edwards. He wants a custom piece with me.
Do you think you could ice me out?
Yeah, let's do it. Fresh, for sure.
Hey, excuse me. How much do you make a year in New York?
Like $40,000, depending on how many projects I get.
Can I come to work with you today?
Yeah, I guess.
For real? Let's go.
There's treasure everywhere. Trash is treasure in my eyes. I could turn anything into something valuable.
What do you think the coolest project you've worked on is?
I got hit up by Post Malone. I made like a Western denim Louis Vuitton jacket. My needle's about to break, I could tell.
Do you think I could try to sew a piece of this?
Oh, of course, bro.
How much would you charge for a bag like that?
If it was somebody that just DM me, I'll probably charge like $150.
What would you say is your biggest struggle?
Big struggle for a lot of designers is trademarking your stuff, making sure you own it, making sure that nobody could just steal it from you and profit off of your idea.
Hey, excuse me. How much do you make a year in New York?
It depends how many watches I'm selling.
Crazy question. Can I come to work with you today?
Are you sure? I'm looking for a watch for clients.
Looking for a Starbucks. Omega Speedmaster Reduced.
If you do wire in an hour, I can do like 600. Hello? You send me the transfer, yeah? I called to find a watch, but I'm just going to go, you know. The price is not reduced?
Reduced? No, nothing's reduced about it.
The only girl who's doing watches here. You need to be tough. Dye needs to be changed. New hands, crystal, Mazama.
Do you think I could try to sell a watch?
You want to try?
Yeah.
The price that we want is 13.5.
For this one, we can do 15,000.
It's too much. 12.3.
I could do 14.5. What is your biggest goal?
To show that even if you're a woman, you can work perfectly in the men industry and be successful.
Excuse me, how much do you make a year in New York?
Oh, 300,000 a year?
Can I come to work with you today?
Sure. Me with a clipper in my hands, I can really get to anyone. Without a clipper in my hands, I'm just ref.
I was trying to get in with him and he was like, nah, we ain't taking no new clients.
He's like, how much does it take? I was like, all right, there's a number for everything. Today's been busy. I landed this morning at 5 a.m. and now I'm on my way to another client. Welcome to the Cuts by Ref headquarters.
Ooh, are these hot towels? What is this? What's the most you've ever gotten paid for a cut?
I think 1,200.
Can I cut your hair?
Don't mess up.
Hey, he's got snacks. How much do you make a year in New York?
Don't worry about it.
Wait, can I come to work with you today? What time do you usually start in the morning?
I try to come in early, make sure my dough's nice and proof, so I can work with it.
In my uniform now.
We're gonna make famous pepperoni pie.
Do you have a tattooed on your neck?
Pepperoni is life, my guy. Gotta do it with love.
That's how pizza's made, right?
Where you wanna start?
How many hours do you usually work a day?
Woo! At least 14 hours a day.
A day?
Yeah.
Holy shit. What's your favorite part about your job?
Bro, I get paid to make pizza, that's it.
Do you guys have snacks?
No, but we got tequila.
Hey, excuse me, how much do you make a year in New York?
Like 80,000?
80,000? Crazy question. Can I come to work with you today?
Yeah, sure, fuck it, let's go.
Really?
So the bar Scouts in Sex and the City was this bar.
Dude, this place looks sick.
One of my favorite things about this bar, Happy Van Winkle, for like $1,000.
Whoa.
Al Capone used to store liquor in this exact room. It's attached to the police station across the street.
This is the walk-in cooler.
Yeah, the walk-in cooler.
Can you teach me how to make an espresso martini?
Yeah, absolutely. 6. take the shit out of it.
Totally made a mess. What's your favorite part about being a bartender?
Drinking has kind of a negative connotation. But at the same time, people really find a lot of comfort, just having a beer after work. And so I love being the one to give it to them.
Hey, excuse me. How much do you make a year in New York?
$1 million.
$1 million?
Yeah.
Can I come to work with you today?
I work on the subway.
Let's go, let's go.
I think I'm gonna draw her. I have a seat right there. I hope she doesn't get off the train.
I'm just so intrigued. How do you make that much money from just drawing pictures of people?
So I started making content 2 years ago, and I'm not like an influencer, I'm an artist, but I started to get these influencer deals. I was stuck in the Bronx with my grandma. I was finally able to leave. Every month I do a different brand deal, and then my agency, they'll negotiate the rate.
This looks insane.
Excuse me, miss? I drew you. Yo, that's fire.
Excuse me, how much do you make a year in Los Angeles?
About 200K.
Can I come to work with you today?
Now, create original film for VR in the metaverse.
Do you think you have enough MetaQuest 2s?
25 to show all our friends the film we make.
Can I see your film?
Yes!
There's so much to look at. Whoa.
Actually gonna travel tomorrow to Boston. So we need to prep all the camera right here.
Whoa.
Here we have the Betty. He's the most ugly one.
Do you ever think we'll spend more time in the metaverse than in real life?
I prefer not to spend more time in the metaverse than in real life because I love the real life.
Oh, you have a whole set in here. So this is where you're usually making videos?
Yes, that's where I usually make video.
Do you think we could try to make something together in VR?
Let's do it.
They have snacks. Hey, excuse me. How much do you make a year in New York?
Depends on how much treasure I find.
Can I come to work with you today?
Without this, there's no point in treasure hunting. Half the battle is like knowing where people are most likely to drop things.
Do you think I could try to search for treasure?
Oh, absolutely.
I think we got something.
Oh! We found something. Keys to the closet in Narnia!
My first find.
The metal detector, it takes a lot of skill and time. So the easiest way living in New York is just coming out on like trash day and like finding the valuable things that people throw out. Another man's trash is another woman's treasure. This has got to be one of the best finds so far.
Hey, how much do you make a year in New York?
I usually make about 40 to 45,000.
Can I come to work with you today?
Safety first.
This is how you get around everywhere. This is my commute, baby. We are a personal electric vehicle dealership, as well as a full service center.
Dude, this place is crazy.
This gets all the way up to 60 miles an hour.
On a scooter? And so what do you actually do here?
My primary role is a salesman, so I'm the smiling face that you come in and see. We got a brand new shipment coming in. The average delivery is about 30 to 40 bikes.
We have to unpack these.
Some of them. All of them have to go inside though.
Do you think I could like take something for a test drive? I'm gonna try to ride this thing.
Definitely beats the subway.
What is your biggest goal?
Get more people out on electric vehicles. You might as well save the planet and look good while doing it.
How much do you make a year in New York?
What? About 90,000.
Can I come to work with you today?
Sure.
What happens if this door closes?
You're stuck forever.
Did you go to train to be a chef?
No, I learned some from my mom and a lot of messing up in the kitchen. I am head chef.
I'm dealing with head chef right now. You essentially just get to try all the food.
And I give them feedback on it, if it's good or if it needs to be fixed. And that's really good. Good job.
I didn't know I was signing up for this.
Roger, is it clean enough?
What can I get you?
I get the bowl with rice and chicken.
What kind of bowl? What is your biggest goal as a chef?
I'd say just to like inspire future cooks, future chefs, teach people how to cook properly. You don't even have to work in a restaurant. Just make good food, right? Makes your tummy happy.